Yes, Sirski, yes, Sirski, yes, Sirski. Yes, Sirski. I got that Knicks game on the other side because you know my Knicks playing, but I ain't want to postpone this. I was going to really wait till the Knicks game was over, but I said nah, I got it. I'm like, hold on, I ain't gonna even postpone the guys, but the Knicks game is on and we gotta close out. My Knicks gotta close out tonight, man. We gotta close out tonight, man. Gots to close out tonight. Gots to close out. But we got the Koas. We got the Koas versus the Browns. So Koas gotta show me something, man. Coach Villa, I don't think Coach Villa really too. I don't think he really know this Madden game yet. But we gonna see. Funny. I can say, bro. Yeah, man. Where we at? Fellas, huh? Oh, fellas. Got some Koas action coming, man. Got the Koas about to. Got the Koas coming underway, man. Shout out to the guys that's here. I gotta see what's up with Coach Villa. Coach Villa, good coach, good energy guy. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if he know about this Madden sim yet. Like I don't think he really too. I don't think he too sturdy yet with the Madden sim. I had to give him some pointers that kind of was alarming when it came to the Madden sim. You know, you can get a little lucky with Madden, but we gonna see. We gonna see how he get with game planning and stuff like that. We're gonna see if he know a little something, but he had me worried. I don't think he really knows what's going on or how the game plan yet. So he'll pick up, especially rocking with me. He definitely gonna pick up, but I had to see what was going on. Shout out to the twins, shout out to Pharaoh, that's Sirski. Yeah, man, I gotta get my guy right. My guy right. Gotta see what Coach Villa. If Coach Villa know what
Sports.
if he know what he's doing, man. We got some Koas action. So the Koas, we gonna go through their roster. We gonna chop it up about their roster as well as they gonna get the Browns. So we gonna see what the Browns looking like too. We see us play 49ers. We seen us play the 49ers. We seen the Dragons play the Raiders. And we're about to see the Browns because I wanted to see what these NFL teams like too. I know the spotlight is on us, but we also want to see what these NFL teams is looking like. Well, like what is these NFL teams in for? NFL team. With these. So far we up. So far we up on the oh. Yeah, and it's like yo, this joint be working. 1, 2, fix, fix up. Got the other stream. Didn't go to YouTube. This one is going to YouTube. We'll see. We're gonna keep that up, guys. That yeah, man. We'll see what's up. Feeling got that Knicks game off in the cut. Gotta keep I gotta see what my Knicks is. Saying this is a cat legacy. Calling this a cat legacy. Definitely a big game for Cat though. Gotta close out. Got to close out. Let's see what both of these rosters hit for. I know Coach Villa probably did his stuff already. QB, you got Gene Watson, a veteran, and you got Ace Andre Roche. Pretty sure Roche gonna get that start. You got a running back, Danny Barkley, Westbrook. Hey, Ricky Westbrook is the speedy guy out of them. It looked like Danny Barkley, 93 break tackle. That's tough. Tackle is tough. Tough. Tough, right? Good. Receiver room, alright. J Rowe, 5'10". Ain't got 5'10". Gotta see what's up with these number one receivers over here. Gotta see they got a true number one over here. Look like Jaleel Walker, but he's a smaller guy, not too much of a big target. They do got two pretty good big targets here. Three guys that look like they're solid options for that wide receiver. So it's gonna be interesting to see how Coach Villa utilizes all these guys. Look like these guys could ball for the most part. Carlos Ware. All right, they look pretty solid. Tight end, they got two decent tight ends. Line, I know Coach Villa did some things in free agency. See what was up. Good center, superstar. Right guard, pretty good. Right tackle. Coach Villa got a nice little line. He got a nice little nice ends. Defensive tackles. Got a solid plethora of tackles. Kirk Harris, outside linebacker, middle line. Okay. This linebacking core look good, young. You know what I'm saying? Corner, like Waverly is leading the charge there. That's gonna be interesting. For the most part, this team looks solid though. Good free safety. Got a free safety. Got a superstar free safety. Strong safety. Right there. Little light. Little light there. For the most part, they look alright. Let me see the Browns. You're gonna get. Let's see what the Browns took. Ooh, Aaron Perry. They got a superstar QB. He is scrambling. Let me see what he is. Improviser. Oof. 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 Third quarterback in the league. Third overall. Oh yeah. They got a game today. Y'all. They got a game today, fellas. Levi Mathis. They got an eye receiver and Levi Mathis. Then they got a burner and Damian Roten. He young too. 2 years, bro. Come on, they got a game tonight, guys. They got a game tonight. They gonna test this that young secondary. They gonna test Waverly tonight. That line hold up though. Line look a little defensively. Oh, they got a superstar and decent tackles too. Back and cool. Look alright. Back and cool. Alright. They corners. They got a superstar corner. He's a bit old. Not the fastest either. They got a young rookie, Cochran. They gonna that they definitely gonna be looking to build up. Not too bad on this Browns team. Browns team not too bad. And they got a superstar strong safety, so they secondary is alright too. Their secondary is alright too. Guys. So that's gonna be interesting. This is gonna be interesting to see right here. This is gonna be interesting to see. Gorilla said they ready. I don't gotta do nothing extra. Get this game going. 82. They got the overall nod over the Browns. Can we make it 3-0? Can we make it 3-0 against the NFL to start this season? Can we make it 3-0 against the NFL to start this season? Let's see if we can make it 3-0.
It's week 1 of the NFL.
Let's see if Coach Villa got what it takes. Let's see if Coach Villa can translate to this pro game real quick.
It's coming up next on EA
Quarterback
Sports.
Perry, man. That quarterback Perry a little scary. Quarterback Perry is a little scary, man.
It's the city of rock and roll, and this place sure is rocking.
Koas, yo. Koas,
We're here at Huntington
pretty.
Bank Field in Cleveland,
Koas,
Ohio.
oh,
Well,
pretty
Broncos,
guy.
so week 1 begin on Thursday nights, and now 2
Beautiful.
more teams get their season started here on Sunday. He's Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and it is very important, partner, for both
Beautiful.
teams here that their
So pretty to
seasons
me.
begin on a strong note.
Yeah, this is the week where I really can't take myself back to that locker room, to week 1 across the different seasons. And whether it was high school or college or pro, it was the same feeling. Right, it was hope springs eternal. Even though it's the fall and the calendar's turned and it's week 1, you're so hopeful of what lies ahead.
It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. A new season is officially underway.
Villa and company gonna field it.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Receive. We get that boy Ace Andre Roche out of Houston. Heard he elected to go to the draft. 73 overall, aggressive decision maker, 70 speed, 76 awareness. Heard you.
You're expected to lead your team to bigger and better things right away, no matter the situation you're drafted into. To his credit, he hasn't shied away from
Shout out to my guy, Coach. Appreciate you for the sub, my brother. Yes, sir. Ace landed rip early. Almost a dot. Receiver couldn't hold on. Hold on, Ace. That was. I like the way that looked right there. I like the way that looked right there. Play action. He in trouble, but he finds a receiver. Ace. Okay, Ace. Okay, Ace. Okay, Ace. That first throw was looking like a dot, so that second one came out nice as well. But Ace could do that. Ace could do that. We seen him do that at the college level. We seen him make big throws. We seen him look good. He went to the conference championship twice, just wasn't able to get it done, both times. Definitely looking to change that in the pros. Definitely looking to seal a deal at least once in the pros. He's looking comfortable right now. Looking comfortable right now.
2nd and 3 now.
Looking comfortable right now. Hand it off to the running back.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Nice little quick slant right there.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just
right now.
like that.
Looking good right now. Step up. Okay, I like it. I like it. I like it. Ooh, injury.
Stopped quickly. Now
Got a lineman injured.
Looks like we have somebody banged up. What we hope is it's nothing major. Don't want to see a serious injury less than a quarter into the season. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 21.
Back, okay. That was the tight end he hit earlier too.
11 before being marked down. They get an even 10 on that play, and it'll give him a 1st down. From the red zone now.
He's been looking good on this drive though. The red zone gotta be easy though. In the red zone, you gotta be easy. Young quarterbacks got to get used to them adjustments.
Keeps you on schedule and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Ace. Kova looking good. Him and Kova got good chemistry going on right now. Him and Kova got really good chemistry going on right now. I think Kova got it going. Oh, he in trouble. Oh, he gonna run it out. Oh God, nice juke. No touchdown. Touchdown, Koas. Okay, Ace. Okay, Ace. Okay, Ace.
What an outstanding opening
okay,
series,
Ace.
They just wore down that defense as they marched their
Okay,
way
Ace. That's the
end
big
zone.
body. Look, he made sure he was getting on there.
But it showed just how well designed
He
that
was making
script
sure.
was.
He was making
It was the
sure
right
he got
sequence
in
of
there.
plays to keep that ball moving,
Shout out to
find
Coach
the end
Villa
zone,
checking in.
getting your offense established in its
We'll
top
see if
gear
Coach. I had to
right
give
here.
Coach Villa the
Early
sauce,
on.
man. He was making me nervous.
That
Ain't
one
like he ain't
splits
know.
the uprights.
Like he ain't know what was going
And
on
his
in
guys
these
take a
pros.
7-0
Like,
lead as he starts this
he
year
ain't know how to
1-for-1.
game plan on that Madden. I'm like, yo, Coach Villa, man, you gotta. Come on,
They
dog.
put a touchdown
Gotta
on
get
the
that
board,
game plan
and
right.
now
Get
they'll
that
send it
game
away.
plan in, my brother. Come on, what the?
Return starts at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before
Koas
going
start
down.
off with a TD though. That boy Ace. Boy, Ace look good. Look good. Must have had a good camp right there.
Kid, I
Really
really
giving
think this
them
is
a
one of
nod.
those
He
moments
obviously
where
beat out the
every
other quarterback, but this is
in the
a
open,
quarterback
right?
matchup
Week
right
one
here.
all has a sense of
Aaron
gratitude.
Perry, he
All
a
has a
rookie
smile on
game.
their
Aaron
face.
Perry looking
You're one
good.
of
He's
32
ranked number
guys
3
on
in the
planet
league.
that get to start an NFL season.
3 in
You
the
wanna make
league
the
over there
most
for
of
the
that
Browns.
chance.
Let's see what we got going. They're gonna go with a run up the middle, second and
And he's
11.
brought down for a loss.
Well, he was
11.
supposed to be the one who chipped away
I
a
mean, with a
few
nice
and got a
tackle.
new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line.
Offset
thanks
I
to a great
formation.
effort defensively.
Perry under center. They running
They
that
give it to
ball
him
early.
again. And he'll take it up to the
Running
30
that ball
before
early. They
being
said,
brought
look, we
down.
gonna keep him honest.
Moving in the right direction that time, but only 2
Every
yards
season
picked
vet.
up, so it's 3rd and 9. Off the play
Play
fake,
action.
he's gonna
Oh
throw.
God, they got him.
Oh,
The
he was on
Koas
the
got
move,
him.
but so was the defense, and they take
Ooh,
him down.
they get some Nicky injuries
Well,
though.
not what you like to
Couple
see.
Koas
Still
done
just
got
in the
hurt.
opening quarter of the season, and they have an injured player out there. Let's hope it's
Couple
nothing
Koas
major as
done
he
got
gets looked
hurt.
at. The Browns are lining up to punt. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here.
Koas starting off good on defense, offense.
Takes this in at the 25.
Hey, Koas.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Hey,
That
Koas,
punt
let's see.
gets up to 59 yards. And they're going to take over possession. So here comes
That
this
number
offense
0.
for its second series of the
I
game.
thought Ace was going with that number 8.
And they
Going
take
with
the
that
field
number
exactly
0.
where they want it to be, Brock. Off a touchdown early and with a home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them.
So RPO, okay, I like that.
Against their own team, they're quiet after
Like
that
that,
opening
first
touchdown.
down.
They score another one, they're going to start to murmur and we might
First
even hear a
down.
few boo birds.
Hey,
He's
okay,
laid down
Ace.
to
Ace
approach
looking
here
good.
from
Gotta
40.
be careful though. They throwing a lot. They throwing a lot though. That's one thing I'll say
First
pay
down,
attention
run
to.
with Barkley.
As I said, they go with a run, nice
And they'll
run
make the
too.
stop
Gonna
up
pick
at the
up 6.
46-yard
Barkley,
line. After a
2
good
carries,
pickup,
8
they've got
yards,
2nd and
4 yards
4.
to carry. Like it, I love it. Give him that rock. Oh my God, OG Anunoby just
They
big
go
3.
play action here.
Play action over that middle.
Finds
Okay,
his seam down
Ace.
the middle.
Aces.
And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a
Okay,
gain of
Ace.
19 on the play.
I like it.
And it'll give him a first down.
Like it, Ace.
Pass play coming here.
He's in trouble though. Body bags.
They're gonna get there, and they drop it.
Body bags.
That
2nd
big
and
play
19.
drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
2nd
Hey,
and
look at that.
19.
All
Gonna be
that
a
effort
mile
and
after
success
that
from
one.
the
That's a
previous
big
play
loss
is
on that one.
gone. Credit
Oh,
to
that's a
this
good
defense.
movement,
You're
bro.
snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You
Big
gotta snap and
movement, bro.
clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself.
And
And they
you know
do.
the Knicks
Get
playing.
hold that sack.
Ace back to throw. Nice little slant
It's
right
on
there.
the in route.
Trying to cover some ground. I like
And
it.
they make the stop
105 a
on the side
touchdown.
at the
AC
37-yard
with
line.
Nashville did
And the
in his
Browns
rookie
added
debut. He
extra
said, hold
defensive
on.
back out there. Nickel
He got some
package,
steep
3rd
competition
down.
in the rookie room, man. He got some steep comp in the
He's gonna
rookie
throw
room.
this one.
Ace in trouble again.
He's
Body
gonna
bags.
drop it.
Body
The
bags.
defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th
Ailey
down.
with the sack.
Sometimes I wish everybody could
really got to
feel
tidy
what
up that line
feels
a little bit
when
right
you're a
there.
QB and you just feel the
Take it
air
to
in
that
the
line.
pocket getting sucked out, and you know there's no escape. It can be just
Big
one
punt.
heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20.
Quarterback right
Onto
here.
the field comes the Browns offense for the second time.
See what he got going,
Their
man. He's
first drive
looking
of the season,
good
an
on
uneventful
paper.
one, led to a punch,
Paper,
so
this
they'll try to
QB
get
for the
some
Browns
mid-season
looking like
magic
it.
going here on their
Gets it
second
to his
drive.
guy.
And they're going to bring
I'm
him down
interested to
just
see what these
beyond the
NFL
30
guys
at
looking
the
like. That's
31.
another injury right there for the
Now
Koas.
after the play, looks like we have somebody banged up. What we hope is it's nothing
These
major.
little funny
Don't wanna see a
injuries,
serious
man. The
injury
injuries
less
is
than a
on, but
quarter
it's
into
low.
the
So
season.
it's like, I
After a
heard
good
injuries is a
kickoff,
little
they're
bit of
set
a
up with
problem
second
in
and
Madden,
short.
though. May have to make it a little bit lower. Depending on
Now
how
a
many
give
injuries
running
we
right.
see. Oh, God, that's a good
And
run
he's
right there.
tackled with the
Thought
first
they
down
had him for a
yardage.
minute, but Powers his
I don't
way
know
to a
about you,
first
Kate, but
down.
he sure made getting
The
that
Browns
first
trying to
down
keep
look
it
really
moving.
easy. A
Browns
lot
committed to
easier
that
than
run
it's
game. I'm
supposed to
telling
be
you,
for
the
that
balance
defense.
really be.
And I think they'll
I
hear
like
about it when they
balanced
get to the
offensive
sidelines.
approaches, and I like what I'm seeing from the Browns right now.
And this run is
They've been
stopped
very
after getting up past
balanced on the
35.
offensive end.
Well, not what you like to
And
see.
another
Still just in
injury
the
for the
opening
Koas. Yo, Coach
quarter
Villa,
of
what's
the
going on,
season.
Coach Villa?
And they have an injured player
Guys
out
in
there.
condition?
Let's hope
What's
it's nothing
up?
major as he gets looked at.
God,
Second
these
and
guys in
6 coming up
condition,
here.
Coach. Guys in and out every play.
From the 38.
The middle, ooh, that's a
Short
dot.
pass brought in.
And
he'll
him and
get
that,
up
him
to
and his
the
number
44.
one guy, they catching chemistry early.
6
That's
yards
2.
on the play and enough for a first.
2 for 2. Second time going to him, getting it there.
Here's a
And,
give
and
up
I
the
like the
middle.
balanced approach. That run,
And that carry
not
only
gonna
gets
do
one
too
on the
much,
punch
but I
up the
like
gut.
keeping them honest.
You know, they got some
Like that they
positive
trying to
yards.
keep
That's
the
a good
Koas
thing.
honest.
But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs.
Koas defense
against the
haven't
better
let no big
defenses
plays
in
up
this
too,
league.
so it was good to pay attention to that. Oh, he gets out the tackle, throws it deep, and finds a guy by himself.
They left it
Gonna
wide
break a
open
tackle and pick up a
downfield.
big first down.
They rip off a big chunk of field and it sets him up with
Oh,
first and
God.
goal.
That's what's
One
so
thing we
dangerous.
don't
You
have
see,
in
he was an
football is we
improviser,
don't have
broke
that
off
radar
of a
gun.
sack and
But
delivered
if
a
we did,
strike.
Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that
Who's in the
requires
chat?
a serious
Who's in the
fastball,
chat?
serious
As soon as
arm
I
strength,
start
and
talking
he
about
just
not
showed
giving
it
up
off.
big plays,
We're
they
through
give up
quarter
one
of this
right
opening
there,
weekend of
but
football.
overall, good
Neither
first
side
quarter.
separating
Koas up
much so
7-0. Good first
We'll
quarter.
return to
Calm
Huntington
first
Bank
quarter.
Field after this.
Let's see, see if the Browns can finish this drive, or let's see if the Koas can win without breaking and stop them here
Ready
in
to
the
go
red
in the
zone.
second quarter.
They got
And it's
that
the
I
Browns with it
formation.
inside the red zone.
Browns been very balanced in
throw
their
it on
approach,
first
but now
and
they're going
goal.
to put it in Perry's hands. Perry,
He's on
nowhere
the
to go with
move.
it. Perry in trouble,
And
and
they
that
get
is
to
a
it,
body
trying to
bag.
make something
Henry
happen.
with the sack.
And
Yeah,
the pressure drives
Thirsty.
them backwards.
Body bags in the chat.
You
Body
know what I
bags.
call
Body
that,
bags.
Kate? Punch, and you took a
Body
punch,
bag.
but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive
Heard
play,
you.
but you don't hang your head.
Gotta figure
you
it out.
come
Gotta
right
figure
back,
out
you get a sack
something,
of
bro.
your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Perry had to
Headed
break
in
a
the wrong
tackle to
direction, Brock, as they
make that
take
big
second and
throw
goal
in the
now
last
from the
one.
13.
Team's giving up a couple sacks.
They'll send
What's
him up the
going on? They're
middle.
giving up
And he'll
to the
take this
running back.
only to about the 11 before going down.
Third and goal
Just
at
2
the
yards
11.
there on second and goal,
Perry in
and
the
still a
gun.
ways to go
Bit of an
now on
obvious
third.
pass situation, but you can't run here. Get your kicker a little more breathing room. They're gonna go for the gusto.
Into the air
Perry
here.
gonna deliver a strike over the
He had
middle.
it for a
He's
moment,
gonna
but a great
knock that
defensive
ball
play to
free.
jar
That
it
was a bit
loose,
dangerous. Put the
incomplete.
wide receiver in a bit of
Gonna
harm's
have to
way,
wait
but
a
the
little
defense
longer
gonna
for
bend
his
without
first catch of the
breaking.
game.
There you go.
And now
The
it's
field goal
decision
unit gonna come
time
out. Let's
on
see.
4th and goal.
Field goal is up,
And
and
it
it is good.
No
7-3
problems there on the shorter
in
attempt.
favor of the Koas.
And it's dropped back
And
down
the Koas
now to
look
a
pretty good
4-point game.
defensively.
We've
On that
got a
drive
good
as
one here.
well.
They've cut the lead
Got a
to 4
well-needed
as they
sack.
send it away. Brings in the kick at the 9.
Oh God!
Good looking return here, and he's
Ooh,
got
if he'd have got
room.
through that seam, if he would have got through that seam, he was out of there.
He's up to the 38.
38
Here
after a
comes their
nice
offense
return.
out
That was a
again.
pretty good. That was
They didn't add to
pretty
their
good
lead
return.
last
And Ace
time out,
playing
so they
good right
closed it
now.
away, but still ahead and able to add to it here.
Ace is playing really
Set it
good
down
right
for
now.
him at the 38. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's going to be
Barkley, that's a
brought down
nice
at the
run,
42.
4-yard run.
It's a 4-yard pickup.
So
And
I
that's
like
gonna
a
bring up
balanced
2nd and
approach.
6.
I like when you add the running back in the mix.
From the 42.
He's back. Ace in a bit of trouble again.
Looking up, they're able to drop it.
3 sacks.
Pushes them back. 3rd down.
Sacks
coming
the
up.
first half.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains,
3 sacks
they
in
wanna
the
stay
first
on
half.
script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that
Gotta
script
pay
up.
attention.
And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs.
Oh God, they sending the blitz. He picked it up though. That's beautiful. That's beautiful ball right there, Ace.
And
He
they
picked up
finally
that
bring him down,
blitz.
but that is a big
Made a little
gain
move
and a
in the
new set of
pocket.
downs.
Beautiful throw on the
What a
run.
play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed
See that?
continue.
Like that.
I may love
Like
watching
that
a
right
great
there,
thrower,
Ace.
but I love watching a
Like that
well-done
right
route
there,
to
Ace.
Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good
Like
work
that right
to help
there.
reset those chains.
Throwing with a blitz on the way.
Ooh, that's a dot too.
Hauls it in. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. They're now set for 1st and 10. Setting up a throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, as long as Ace got some time, I think he's alright.
They
As long
motion
as
the
Ace
tight
got
end
some
over.
time. Wait,
2nd and 10 now.
you're right.
That
That
won't
one.
be caught outright. It's incomplete.
That one a bit inaccurate, incomplete. 3rd and
Pass
10.
unsuccessful, and they
They're
have
in
3rd
field goal
down here.
range, so as long as he don't make no mistakes, it should be good.
They'll try and throw it here.
Over the middle,
Completed over
might
the middle.
just be shy of
And they
1st
can't
down.
bring
They're
him
gonna
down
say
until
he's
he gets into
inches
that red
shy.
zone at the 19.
Let's see what Coach Villa does.
You can earn your money in the NFL
See what
in
Coach
all
Villa
sorts of
does.
different ways, but
They going for
defensively,
it. They're going
in a
for
league
it.
where you're just not hitting as much in training camp,
They're going
you're
for
not
it.
tackling as much as they got to in the old days. When you can make a play in
Nice
the
little
open
toss
field,
to the
keep it short,
outside. Guy pulling. Did he get it? I don't think so. And
He
no.
cannot shake the tackler along the line of
No.
scrimmage. So the run doesn't
He
get the
denied it.
yardage.
He
It's
should
a
have turned
turnover
up a little
on
bit.
downs.
Oh, he didn't really have
And
time.
what
He
a
didn't really
battle
have
of wills we just
time.
got to see, fighting in the trenches on the
He didn't
4th
really
down
have
run. Trying to
time.
play
That was
conservative, keep
tough.
it on the ground to power
That was
across.
tough. I don't know. And
There
then you
was no
maybe
overcoming
should have
in
kicked the
front,
field
just
goal
as
right
equally
there. Coach Villa
motivated
getting a
to
little
get
bit
off the
aggressive,
field.
a little crafty on that one.
To throw it on 1st down.
Perry in trouble. Perry body bag, and he's gonna lose yards. As a veteran, you gotta throw that one away, Perry.
And the big
Henry is
play
having a night
drives
though.
them backwards.
That
2nd
boy
down
Henry
coming
having
up.
a night. Terry Henry.
I'm not sure that deficit's going
Terry
anywhere
Henry, you
anytime
gotta
soon,
watch
if
him for the
anything. This is
Koas.
a
He look
defense
like
that
he
sees
looking
their
like one of them.
offense creating not a
Terry
ton of
Henry is looking like
separation on
one
the
of
board,
them.
knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a
Gotta
long
watch
ways
Terry
towards doing
Henry.
it.
Let's see
He's
what they
looking
dial
like one
up
of
on a
them.
2nd and very long.
Defense looking good. Pass rush look good for the Koas. Pass rush looks sturdy for the Koas. They're gonna run up the middle of the Browns.
And
Trying to
this
keep a
plays
nice
whole
little
lot
balance,
better.
but
He gets back to the line, but no
that ain't
further.
gonna do it, P.
Not
That ain't
a
gonna
good
do it.
spot
They
to
need a
punt
run
from.
now.
They really want to convert here on 3rd. Back-to-back carries here.
Yeah, they
And they'll
need a
bring it
run.
down
You
after
try to
a
get
pretty
your punter
short
some
gain.
room. They don't want to take no
A
risks.
pickup of only 2, and now it's 4th down.
Defenses at this level, really any level,
They ain't
will let
gonna
you
hold
run
you.
it
The
there
Koas,
all
the
day,
Koas
every
defense
day,
looking
and
good.
twice on
Most of our
Sundays.
defense has been
You give
looking
up
good
yards,
this
even a healthy chunk of them. But just float
time
the ball
around. I
and
mean,
make
it's
sure
still
he's
early.
brought
You
to a
know,
halt well
offenses
shy of that
still
first
got to
down
get
marker.
settled into their stuff.
He
But
can't evade the
for the
coverage
most
team
part,
for
I'm
much.
liking what
They
I'm
stop him
seeing,
before
man.
he gets really anything on that
Ace
return.
also look really good right now.
Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And it'll be their football. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Putting the tight end in motion. They'll come out throwing.
Hey, Ace got Tom. Might have held it a little too long, and that's a body bag. His
Big
4th
play
sack.
drives
Gonna take
them
his 4th
backwards.
sack
2nd down coming up.
in the first half. Might have held it a bit too long on that one.
Trying again, following the sack.
Over the middle, okay.
Finds him on the crossing route. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield
Okay.
at the 48.
That's a nice throw on that cross, though.
Part of the reason I leave you
Nice,
pregame,
that's a
Kate, get
beautiful
down to
throw
that
on
field
that
and watch
crossing
these
route,
guys
though.
throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation.
Beautifully throwing that crosser.
Crossing route thrown that quickly tells
Oh,
me
he's
these
in
two-
trouble. Body bag.
They're gonna get there, and they
Body
do it.
bag.
And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down.
That is now the 5th sack this offense has had to endure in the first half alone. We're in a double-digit pace here,
man.
and I'll tell you what,
That
I know
offensive
how
line,
these defensive
Coach
coordinators work. They can feel the blood
I think
in
they
the
got
water.
an injury on
They
the
are
offense.
not going to stop getting after this quarterback until this
76
offense
is not in a
can find a
game.
way to protect itself.
We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Browns will
76
go
is
on
not in a
offense.
game.
The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Catch made over the middle. And they're going to touch him
Cleveland
down
offense
after a
ain't really
short
open
pickup.
up too much.
Second down now,
See the
7 to
total
go.
yards. But we got to get it going. That's they guy.
Back to throw.
And just as I say that, delivers a strike.
And they catch up to him, but not
But it's
until
those
he's
chunk
got a
plays.
huge
Browns been
gain
getting
and a
chunk
first down.
plays.
Give him
But the
24
chunk plays
on
haven't
that
came
play.
in abundance though.
And
They've
that gives the
been
Browns a first.
spaced out. It hasn't really amounted to much in this game, but in this 2-minute drill, let's see what they got. About 2:30. See if they can make something happen
Now looking to throw.
before the end of this half. Perry on a run. He is an
He keeps
improviser.
those feet in and
And
makes
he's
the
looking
catch.
good with that throwing the run right there to the
Well, that one
sideline.
came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance,
That was a
focusing on the
nice throw.
catch.
That was a nice throw. Second and
those
1. They've
feet
been
in
keeping it
balance.
balanced. They're keeping it balanced. They
Running for
run
the
their
marker on
running back. The
second.
running back gonna break off a tackle.
And he
Gonna
has
pick
them
up
a
the first down.
which they will tackle on the other side
Uh-oh,
of
and
this
that is
2-minute
their
warning.
guy.
Whistles after that
Burns.
play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season.
That
Training
is their
staff out
guy,
to work on
Burns.
it.
It looked like he's just gonna go to the
Let's see how they
sideline,
attack
but
this first down, Brock, from the
that's the
43.
fresh air for Coach Villa and company. Seeing that guy,
Back
never
now,
want to see an
pressure
injury,
on
but
its
seeing
way.
him come out the game like
Dumps it off
that,
to his running back.
definitely a sigh of
And
relief
he's
if
just
you the
spinning his
Koas.
wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop
I don't
him
see him
behind
back
the
in the
line.
game either.
Second and 12.
Gonna keep an
ball
eye on that.
mistakes.
Perry
He
taking
takes
matters
it
into his own hands,
they
and
bring him
Perry
down
almost
around the
scrambling for a first
34.
down. He's gonna be a yard shy. He's
Browns
gonna go with a
fighting
no
the clock
huddle.
now, trying to hurry
Little
back to
11
that
second
line.
run off. Let's see what's going on. Perry surveying the floor, finds a
Gets his
little
running
check
back.
down. And
And he's able to get
gonna
this
get a
to the
first down. It
32
looks like that's the
before
back. It
going
looks
down.
like that's the little
He only
feedback out
finds
the
a window for
backfield. That's
2,
his.
but that's still enough for
Look
a
like
first down.
he may have more than
It's a new
2
set of
receptions,
downs for him
but
at the
second
32.
reception on the drive.
Back to pass on first
See
and
what's
10.
going on. Perry having time, but
Almost
almost
to throw the
throwing an
Costin. Defender
interception
had
right
it in his
there.
hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
And Coach Villa has been raving about this kid during the offseason. He said Castle had a really good camp. He said he just seems like one of those guys that got a knack for the ball, and that's going to make things happen. Body
The
bags.
Browns take the first of their
That
3
body bag.
timeouts.
Koas defense is
Here
getting
he
to the
is on
offense when
third
they
and
can, but
long.
when they don't get to Perry is when the problems
That
happen.
one is incomplete.
Looks like the
Couldn't hang on
receiver
to
that
the
was
contact.
filling in for their guy
See the
Burns.
pass, time up your hit,
Gonna
and
drop
jar
one.
that ball loose.
Waters,
Not a lot of
man.
players
Waters,
are
you
hanging
dripped
on to
out.
a well-placed hit
Dripped
like
out,
that.
Waters, but come on, man.
Browns are lined up
Waters
to
dripped
punt.
out, but he ain't.
And he's
No.
hoping for a well-placed strike.
Waters is dripped
And
out,
he
but
certainly been
he
staying
ain't
busy.
catching
Once
the
again, he's
ball.
out
Like,
to
what's
punt and
going
sends
on,
this
Waters?
flight. And this one sails
Dripped
out.
out, but you
No
ain't catching the
return on the
ball.
punt. This offense getting one final possession here before halftime. And
Gotta
leading
bring
just
that in.
7-3 might be better to take a knee and take the lead into the locker room.
Bring that in, man.
Barkley trying this up the gut.
Beautiful
And this
punt,
buys
though.
him some much-needed breathing room up across
They got
the
some
5.
breathing room. I don't think Coach Villa gonna be
All
too
right, here we
aggressive
go.
here,
Second
though.
down.
Don't want to be too aggressive. They be aggressive on the last play.
They'll
Read
try to
option.
take it
Oh
off to
God,
left side.
gotta be
And he's
careful.
caught
Ace taking them
behind the
hits like
line
that.
for
This
a
the
loss.
NFL.
That
pros,
brings us to
man.
our first halftime
Gotta be
of
careful
the new
taking them hits
season.
like that.
Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports
Halves in the
halftime
chat.
report.
Halves in the
Coach, what
chat.
you got for us?
Low scoring first
All right, Jake,
halves
we'll get back
to
to you,
start the
Brock, in a bit.
season.
For now,
Can't say
we'll
I
have early
didn't
action
expect
in the
that
1
though.
o'clock
You know, it's
Eastern
early in the
window.
season. Teams
We
got to
ain't
figure
caught
out
up
what they
on
got to
it, so
figure
let's
out.
get to it.
That Dragons Raiders game is over, actually. Dragons definitely came away with a win.
From there,
Don't believe
let's
those
hop over
stats is
to New
accurate.
England. Check out the Patriots at home in Foxborough. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game.
I don't think
The
none of the
Bills
stats
locked
be
it in
accurate
tight
on
one,
these
but this is
two
a game
games.
you
Might be
feel they've
because we
gotta
don't play
have.
those.
Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And
My
they were
Knicks is
victorious
getting
in
it
that
done
one
right
over the
now,
visiting
man. My Knicks
San
is getting
Francisco
it done. We
49ers.
packing them Celtics, man. We packing them Celtics. That boy Ace ran him in a touchdown. First touchdown in his career coming on a scramble. We seen Ace Villa do the same
Both
thing.
these teams ready for the fight ahead. We're ready to get back to it as well. And to do just that,
Interesting
we'll
to
hand it
see
back
how this
over to
thing
Kate
pans
and Brian.
out in this second half.
Thanks so
Can
much
the
for the look
Browns
around the league, Coach.
get
But now
the
it's
star
time to
quarterback
turn our
going?
attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter.
Can they get their star quarterback going? Or will the rookie
Fielded
Ace
at the 7.
still come out strong, holding down? He's been looking good right now.
26-yard line.
He's been looking good right now, man.
Headed out for this first series of the second half. And their defense sure has kept this game
He's
close.
been looking
now it's time
good.
for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair.
Looking good in his debut. Yeah, they were throwing heavy though. Can he keep up the consistency? Perry with all day back there. Perry, what are you gonna do? And Perry gonna take another bad sack. Ew. Perry with that little run back, taking them sacks, man. You gotta get that together. I know you're an improviser. You trying to hold it to the last minute, but
and it's getting worked on.
my brother, and he's hurt.
They really need some
Perry's
chunk yards here
hurt.
on second down.
The star quarterback and the star receiver both hurt. Yo, we done seen some crazy injuries already, and now the Koas with all the momentum taking advantage of that one. And you can't blame them. They jumping right at him now. They said, look, backup quarterback, look at the pressure. Backup quarterback in the game, look at the pressure. Coach Villa said, oh, we coming. We coming. They throw the little screen right there on third down. Not enough. 6 yards. That's gonna hold fourth quarter.
Really, you could run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down.
Got the bots in the chat, mama. We made it.
Great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Bots in the chat, mama. We made it. Coach
Villa
Villa said they are not testing Waverly. Their star receiver got injured. So did their quarterback. I don't think they in position to test anybody right now. Let's see what's going on. Single back. Gonna hand it off. Oh, the running back with some room. Hurdles over defender who's on the ground. He's gonna pick up a nice 7-yard gain. Barkley, I like this little running back Barkley. You look alright for the Koas. I like Barkley. I like the way Barkley been moving. They're gonna put 81 in motion. The ace. Gonna dump it down to Barkley. Barkley not gonna break a tackle. He's gonna pick up 2 yards after the catch. And a big 31 right here, Ace. What you gonna do? You gonna keep the drive alive or not? But they hand it off. Might hand it off to Barkley. That might not be a bad idea. Barkley been playing pretty good. They going with Ace. Put it on Ace. Ace. That's a good throw. Nice little short throw. Go ahead and receiver. And that's number 76 again getting hurt. Number 76 Silver getting worked on again. He may be out for the game. He might be out for the game after that one.
As their medical staff heads out to check on him.
He's hurt again. Hurt again. Oh, I like the play call. I like the play call. First down. 5 catches, 50 yards for Archer. Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. Ace is spreading the ball around pretty good.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted.
Nice little RPO right there, and that wasn't even a good block, but he got in the way. That wasn't too good of a block, but he got in the way because he was going backwards the whole time, but he got in the way of the defender and made it tough for him to make a play on the ball. So you gotta love it. Gotta love it. Oh God, nice little trickery end around. I like this kid number 5 too. It looked like they're trying to get creative with him. I think he was that kick returner that almost took one back, but that play going nowhere. Browns all over that. As long as Ace could protect the ball and not give this Browns defense any momentum, I think everything will be all right. They look good, and there goes that guy Archer again, I believe his name is. Archer's been looking really good. Archer's been looking really good. Oh God, he busting flips after the first down. Heard you, Archer. Heard you. Archer is excited. Archer is turning up. He bust a couple of flips after that first down. He's having himself a game. I don't blame him. Rookie quarterback looking good right now too. See what they got going. 5 seconds on the clock. They're gonna throw it over the middle. Touchdown. Koas. Ace throws one and runs one in now, and they looking good. Hit the stinky leg. This kid number 87 looking all right.
It makes a comeback that much more difficult.
I think that's their guy too. I think that's their guy.
Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead.
That's wide receiver 1. He fought for that. If I'm not mistaken, Walker is wide receiver 1. He fought for that one.
Right down the middle, it's good.
14-3.
And these guys drive their
Oh, it's 7 plays, 63 yards, 3 minutes and 15 seconds.
Now after the touchdown, they'll
Still got a lot of football left, but these Browns got to figure it out. And we got to see what's the injury report looking like. Because will the Browns get their starting quarterback and receiver back? Will they get them back? New Jaleel Walker was wide receiver 1. I'm saying, like, the guy, the way he played, man, he fought for that touchdown.
Could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
And the backup is still in.
I like to say in life, there's energy givers and there's
the backup is still in, guys.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers.
Backup quarterback is still in. That is a tough hit for the Browns. They go with a draw. They're going to lean on that running back, and the running back going to get big yardage. The backup quarterback and wide receiver is in the game. I haven't seen the starters check back in yet. And the Browns may be in trouble. They're going to give it to the running back again. The running back, though, said, if I got to take matters into my own hands to get my team in this, that's what I will do. We may see a lot more runs as they lost their star receiver and their star QB in the game. Got to see what that injury report looking like. And a body bag. That's 6 sacks. That is 6 sacks. That is 6 sacks on a night. That is how the star QB went out. Ain't no play actions working against this Koas team. They go with a little screen right there. This running back is tough. Running back is tough. Both the backup and the starter, both tough. It looked like they used the starting running back to booze down low in the trenches, and then they used that second string spell halfback on those little passing plays, screens. He's like the speedier of the two, but I like the balance from the Browns. However, losing their quarterback and star receiver, that is the story of the game. But check out Ace Andre Roche in his debut. 20 for 23 and 2 touchdowns on the night, 1 rushing, 1 passing. You can't ask for a better start to the game from your rookie QB, and he's just looking good right now. Dump that one off for 3.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Tight end in.
Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw.
Over the middle, gets it to his tight end, first down.
And that's good yardage.
He's just having his way with this secondary right now.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll go from
then they're going to hand it off to the running back. The running back, Barkley, is going to pick up 2. None too shabby, but I think you protect Ace at this point. Browns haven't showed nothing too crazy offensively. They lost some key players, I think. You know what I'm saying? Not saying you go into fully conservative mode, but I think you work this clock. Protect Ace. Don't need to be doing nothing too crazy because he's having a good game. You don't want to, you know. Don't want to overdo it. Ace in trouble going to his left, and that one incomplete. And throw that one away. Live to see another day, and I like that. I like seeing that. You know what I'm saying? Don't hold the ball too long to take a sack, but don't make a bad decision either. Throw it towards the sideline. Live to see another day. Live to see another day. But however, they can't let this Browns team get it going. And it, I don't know, man. This Browns team may be out of here though. Our quarterback goes down. The hard receiver goes down. They did have 2 pretty good receivers, but having to go with your backup as well, I don't know. That's a nice play. Gain of 5 right there.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it too.
From the 40 on second down.
Greg with a dot, and once again, Waters cannot bring it in. Waters don't got no hands, man. That is his second drop. That is Waters' second drop And Greg had put 2 on the money for him, but Waters is not getting it done, coach. You might have to sub him out. Greg in trouble, and that's going to be another body bag. Yeah, this Browns offense not doing it. They're not doing it. They're not doing it right now. They lost 2. They took 2 big losses, and it's looking like it's affecting that offense tremendously. Still can't take nothing away from the Koas, though. The Koas is playing really good defense. But when you take 2 tough losses, man, it don't look like the home crowd into this too much either. No momentum for the Browns at all right now, but Ace has to bury him. Ace can't let them stick around. Coach Ace Villa and Ace Andre Roche can't afford to let this team stick around for too long. I like what they're doing. Keeping it simple. Work that clock with the running back. Work the balance. You know what I'm saying? Don't do much. Quarterback is having a good night. Don't want it to turn around on you. And this game is still within reach, so you don't want to get too crazy with the play calls. Got a guy going across. I seen that. Been a little late on that. Maybe trying to see if something was developing further down the field. That's going to be a nice right there, 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5, very manageable. Heading into the 4th quarter. Drop those 4s in the chat. 4s in the chat. That quarterback was getting roughed up a bit. Point where he is out of the game. Will he be back in the 4th quarter? Let's see.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
This Browns defense got some. They got some guys, man. This Browns defense got some guys.
Motioning the tight end now. From the
Right
gun
now, the
on
Koas
3rd
just
down.
letting them have it, and that's gonna be incomplete.
But a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Big hit.
When we look back
Knocks
at
the
this
ball
one, Brock,
loose
it
and
is gonna be
rolls. That would have been the
defensive
first
highlight
down,
after
Rose. You
defensive
gotta hold on
highlight.
to that.
And there again, the examples
You gotta
that
hold
just
on
keep
to
coming.
that.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many
Gotta hold on to that.
uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the offense ready to head back out onto the field. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Go.
Out of the shotgun.
Started off with a run. This running back, I'm telling you, this running back is tough, man. You gotta watch him. Running back is tough, and it looks like both of those top players are gonna be out for the game. They may be out for some time. Maybe out for some time. Not seeing them come back in is a scary sign. Greg, the backup, trying to make something happen.
And he'll get it up to the 44.
Bonds roting for a 1st down.
Drive picks up here. 1st and 10.
Right now, if you just keep these guys at bay, you should be okay if you're the Koas. Hand it over to his running back. This running back looks good, though. Harrington, 10 carries, 40 yards. I like his energy. I like his energy. Gonna have to really try to have him take them to the promised land. Oh, and that's a dot. And I think that their starting quarterback is back in the game. Their starting quarterback is back in the game, but now it looks like they're going to lose a lineman in the Browns. Nobody able to stay healthy in this game. They got their starting quarterback back, though. That's a bit scary. You see the difference. Look, coming in with a different sense of urgency. He couldn't watch what was going on over there. And Perry's like, I'm ranked number 3 quarterback in the league for a reason. And let's see if the Koas can hold off Perry. RPO, and he's going to get it to Roden for a 1st down. Roten with a nice catch.
Here's 1st and 10.
And Perry came in with some urgency. Look at him commanding his guys. Couple audibles. What a story it'll be if he can finish that. Oh, they go with a read option, and he's not going to slide. He's playing it dangerous. You better watch out. Don't want to be taking no hits.
That one goes for 15, and now
already got nicked up earlier. What a run right there from Perry. And Perry said, look, we got to get some points going on this drive. Perry is checked back in the game with energy. Coach said, no, I can't. No, you hurt a little bit. Oh, touchdown. That is a dot right there. And I told you, you got to watch out for Perry. He gets it to that tight end for the touchdown. And boy, oh boy, we got ourselves a game just like that. Just like that. Perry ranked top 3 for a reason. And he was top 3 overall QBs when I went and looked. They going for 2. Gotta watch him in that tight end. I said that receiving core was alright too. They lost their main guy, but Perry showing that he can still get it done with the guys that he got body bagged. He goes for 2 and he gets body bagged.
So a little pressure alleviated by the
That
touchdown,
one
but plenty
denied.
still remains. Gonna need to
With
manufacture
8:09
another
left,
trip to
can
the end
Coach
zone
Villa
as they trail
and
by 5.
his rookie
This feels a little bit
QB
like a
keep these
golfer
guys
game to me,
big?
Kate, where those
Guys at
golfers
bay. I
have spent
think
a big
one more
round, not even
touchdown
looking
right
at the
there. Not that it
scoreboard, not even
seals
where
it
they
all the
sit.
way, but
And when it
one
gets
more
down to
touchdown
winning
gives
time,
them
they do
the
know
breathing room
exactly
that they're
what they
going to
need.
need after the
Consider
Browns
that
come
golf
up with a
analogy.
score. Barkley with a
This
nice
team now needs
move.
ability
Barkley
when
with
it
a
matters the
great
most.
run right there. And
And
I
he's gonna
told you
get
I
this
like
up
this
to the
kid
45
Barkley.
before he's brought down.
Like this kid Barkley.
He brings the
Like how he
offense
turned
up
that
now for
corner,
first
made it
and 10.
happen just now. Barkley looking tough. They go right back with Barkley up the middle. Why
And he's
not
only
use
able to
that
power this
clock?
forward for about 3 yards.
3 yards on that one.
Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout.
Injury timeout right there.
From
A lot of guys
48.
getting nicked up. Ace
He lets a
going
heat
deep.
go.
Ace, stop! And that's what they needed. They get it to number 5, Archer.
And he will
If
take
I'm not
this in.
mistaken, is that
Touchdown.
Archer? No, it's Rose. Pardon me.
guys
I'm going to
stretch
get
into a
these guys
two-score
right. And a
game in the
generic
fourth.
Rose with a touchdown.
I
And look
love
at
plays
Ace
like this,
just
Brock.
putting it
Sometimes you
there.
just gotta
And
ask
we've
your dude
seen
and show me what you
Ace
got,
do
man.
that
Show off
in the
those wheels,
college
and he
series
did
so
just that.
often.
Yeah,
And
beauty
he
and
is
simplicity,
looking good.
right? Now, when you run
He
that
is
fly
looking
route,
good.
you
He is
gotta win
trying
right from the
to
jump, and you gotta protect yourself
touch
from the
all the
sideline, too. Don't get
naysayers.
pushed to the boundary.
I think
Your
there's no
quarterback
doubt
room to
about
throw
this
it up.
kid's talent. If you
You can
watch
find
that
paper.
college series, he played at a high level. And in this game right now, he's
That
showing
one
you
right down the middle.
much of what you see from
And
him
these
in
guys
college.
push the
3
lead up to
plays was all
12.
it took, 48 seconds. And how about an answer? He answers the veteran quarterback who many probably would have thought would have
And after they
controlled
reach
this
the end
game,
zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the
answering
defense.
him in a major way.
Return starts at the 3. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The Browns getting their offense out
What
there.
Perry got?
Throwing from the gun. He throws
Perry
a
going
bullet
deep now.
to the
Perry's
outside.
gonna miss a
And this is
guy.
gonna end up incomplete.
I
Really
thought he
good
had a
there
guy.
on
I thought he
first
had a
down, just
window
couldn't
there.
make the connection.
Thought he had a window there. Not able to complete it.
2nd and 10 now.
On the center, they're going to keep it
Finds his
short.
man over the middle.
And that's a good
And he'll
throw,
get taken
30
down after
inches.
advancing this to the 37. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Need 1 yard. Will they go to the run game?
Off the play fake, he's
Don't
gonna
play
throw.
action. And Perry trying to loft one in there. That's a dot, but he's not going to hang on to it. That was Roden.
You know, that was almost a nice
Roden
chunk
pretty
play before he was able to
sure-handed
recover
throughout
and
this
provide
game,
the
but that
hit
one,
dislodges the
no
football.
good. No
You like to see
inches
that
on the
physical edge
line.
and
Let's see what
scrappiness
they
to
draw
contest
up. They're going to go to the
any
running
kind
back.
of
Why
shot
not?
that
He's
is
been
deep.
playing good, and they're going to
And
get the
that short
first
gain is
down.
enough for
They're going
him
to
to
keep
set it
this
down.
game within reach. Had they
First
not
and
made
10
that
from
one,
the
it was
41.
definitely GG's. But like I said, I thought getting a touchdown on that drive
Back to
from
the
Ace
well
and company
again.
definitely gave them the breathing room needed. And a welcome to the MSFL/NFL merger, as Waverly just took a mean stiff arm by this running back Arlington. Arlington is tough. Told you. That boy is tough. He just stiff armed the rookie right to the ground. Perry trying to get a drive going. Trying to get something going. Short over the middle is all they're going to allow right there. Hassle with the tackle. This drive is moving, but it may just be coming a little too late.
From the 42.
It just be coming a little too late. Perry in trouble, improvising, gonna throw that one away.
Just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident
Throw that one
in,
away. And
so
I must
just
say
throws it
though, I
away.
must
3rd
say,
down coming up.
Waverly is having a good game. Don't see them going Waverly's way too often.
Back to throw.
And that's an interception, and that is going to seal a deal.
And
Perry.
they limit the damage on the return,
Perry
but it
throwing
is
a
still
pick late in this
turnover.
game, trying to pull a rabbit out of a hat. And I
Leading
think that's
receiver
going to
in
seal it.
motion.
I think it's GG's.
Back to throw on 1st and 10.
I think that's GG's. Ace in trouble going to
Complete
his
out to the
right, and that
outside.
was a dot.
And he's got a decent game
Ace with the
before being
hat
brought
trick. He has
down.
4 touchdowns. He has
After a
3
good
passing
pickup, they've got
touchdowns
2nd and 4.
and 1 rushing. OMG. Drop those hat trick emojis in the chat for that boy Ace Andre Roche. Drop those hat trick
From the
emojis
41.
in the chat.
Brought in right side. And he touched him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
Ace just trying to steal it. Back-to-back first downs. Nice throws.
Barkley on the
They're going to hand it up the
handoff.
middle. That's Barkley.
He's
And
brought
Barkley, I
down
told you I
after a
like
nice
this
gain
kid.
And a first down.
Coach Villa trying to start his
Set it down
pro
for him
coaching
at the
career with
38.
a bang. Villa getting the nod. I commission Mula to come up
First
and
down, and they go
start
right
this
back to
NFL
it.
merger with him.
And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the
And it's
27.
looking like the MSFL is going
A
to
new
start
set of downs
3-0.
forthcoming. It's first and 10.
Looks like we're going to start 3-0 against the NFL. That's what we like to see. They're going to give it to Barkley. Barkley's going to be tackled for a loss on that one. But we're going to the 2-minute warning. Going into the 2-minute warning with some breathing room for the Koas. Gotta love it if you're Coach Villa and Ace Andre Roche at off-season. Maybe had a pretty decent off-season, gave the guys some time to get their plays and everything right. Barkley up the middle. Barkley running strong. Coach Villa said somebody tagged J. King. I was on J. King. J. King actually plays another MSFL opponent this week too. J. King plays another MSFL opponent 24-9.
And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now.
4-9, and the Koas have controlled it most of the games. Rookie quarterbacks has been playing really well, both
Starting from the 5.
Nash, Villa, and Ace responded really well. I gotta say that Ace has had the better performance. Ace has come to play, bro. Ace has come to play. 4 touchdowns on the night. What a game. And there goes Perry trying to let it go, and an interception. Give me that. Perry just trying to make anything happen. But this Koas defense was prepared for everything on that one. And that is the second interception of the night. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And look at this. Perry, one of the best QBs in the game. Tip drill. Give me that.
But you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it.
And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
This is an X factor coming away with a pick late in the game, and I'm liking it. The NFL versus MSFL definitely going to feed families. It's been looking good, and we on top right now. We on top. We only got 8 teams out of 32, and we on top right now. I'm loving it. I'm loving the energy. There goes that kid Barkley. That kid Barkley, I'm telling you. I seen his break tackle. I seen his little intangibles. I say, yo, this kid is going to be good. I said, this kid is going to be good. 2nd and 1. Barkley up the middle again, and he's going to be stuffed that time. This game is definitely OVO, no Drake. Put those owls in the chat. Flood those owls. Barkley up the middle. Barkley with nothing but room. This Koas team looking dangerous. It pertains to week 1 right now.
To ensure that first down right there.
Victory formation.
They take a knee and their season has begun exactly how they wanted it to.
Andre Roche, what a game, what a game. We've seen this kid's entire college career, and I must say, man, he looked like he's been looking. He looked like he's been looking. He looked like this was not a big transition for him. As far as game 1 goes, it didn't look like he needed to adjust too much. He did exactly what we seen him excel at. You know, at the college level in this game in the pros. So, you know, if Coach Villa and him could string it together like this, I think they're on their way to some things, man. I think they're on their way to something nice, something powerful, man. They're looking good. They're looking good. 3 touchdowns. 3 touchdowns from Mac to the MSFL. 3 touchdowns. Let's go over those stats real quick. Go over those stats. Look at Ace Andre Roche. Hey, look at his game. 26 of 31, 305, 2. So he only had 2. He had 2 passing touchdowns and 1 rushing touchdown. Still a hat trick for him. Perry got hurt. Started trying to make some plays later. The 10-year vet not able to get it done. Jeremy Gregg came in and filled in pretty well for him. but it was just a little bit too late in their efforts. Arrington looked good. So did Barkley. Barkley almost over the century mark, 98 yards. I'm telling you, Danny Barkley is going to be tough. Danny Barkley going to be tough in the receiving room for the Koas. Let's see what it's looking like. You got Rhodes leading the charge. The 1 year pro. Coach Villa's gonna have Rhodes around for a while. 7 receptions, 107 yards, 1 touchdown. He did have a drop. Um, Stephen Archer, 6 receptions, 73 yards, no touchdowns, no drops. Dom Culliver, 6 receptions, 72 yards, no drops, no touchdowns. And look, he got his top 3 receivers. Well, 4. These 3 receivers right here. This tight end is tight end 1, obviously. But you got 3 receivers almost in the century mark. And then his main guy, who was Jaleel Walker, still had a pretty good night with a touchdown. But that's spreading the ball around really well. And that's what you've seen him do at the college level. You've seen J.J. Bailey of the Herd, as well as DCP and his brother Cinco all eat. You even seen Flowers eat. And you see, they're kind of taking a little bit of that was implemented in the college series, and they're getting it done here in the pros with him. So good game plan, great everything right now. Can't complain about anything that I saw out there. They did give up some sacks. They gave up 5 sacks in the game. Definitely want to tidy that up. They gave up most of those sacks in the first half. I don't even know if they gave up a sack in the second half, but definitely gotta figure that out. Can't see your quarterback getting that much. Ben Castle leading the team in tackles. Coach Villa spoke about this guy, and he was raving about Ben Castle. Ben Castle with a good night. Waverly Harris, 5 total tackles. We weren't going Waverly's way too much. Good game, good opening game for Waverly at CB1. Top receiver did get subbed out for injury early, but that's not on Waverly. Like I said, we saw Perry did get hurt for a minute. Do 2 late picks, trying to get a team back in it after he came back in. Deontay Arrington game. Arrington leading in receptions. 7 yards went to Roden. Peter Sullivan, the tight end, had the lone receiving touchdown. Another 10-year vet alongside Perry, and he star as well. Javier Waters, man, you had a couple of bad drops, Waters. Big drops too. And Jaron Burns, the 9-year vet, injured. And these guys older, so I see what's going on. These guys a bit older. This guy, George Christensen, 3-year man, gave up 3 sacks, and he's out with an injury. He was getting beat up on. 15 tackles for Chester Lambert, the safety. 1 tackle for loss. Guess if your safety's making that much tackles, it's not too much of a good thing. Cameron Campbell, decent game though. Hey man, look good. Good for the guys. Game. Coach Villa and company, get some pictures. Gotta definitely get Ace. Sure. Gotta get the Ace those for sure. 52-yard touchdown by Rhodes. Definitely gotta get that. Gotta get my guy Ace in that pocket. Boy, looked good. I know his brothers are in college. I know they were watching that game. I know his dad. I know they were excited to see the performance he put on, and honestly put on a performance that we expected of him. We don't expect anything less from this guy. High expectations for the kid coming out. Was a heavy NIL guy in the college series. Didn't even get to reach too many incentives when it came to the NIL, but definitely worthy of that type of attention. Seeing him now play at a pro level, man, we really got our first pro class, man, and he looked good. Looked good. Put that one on the money. Brown's a bit lost there. Put that one on the money. Koas as a whole went crazy. That line. Definitely seen him do that celebration. Well, definitely seen him do that celebration in college. Came into Cleveland and let them have it, man. That's what you want to see. Big road win. Big road win. Came into let these guys have it. Sure. Him and Jaleel Walker, and definitely got to get him. Jaleel was that guy, so I know of Jaleel. I think he got a decent receiving core looking at it, because Rose is actually I think Rose might be wide receiver 3, and if he is wide receiver 3, yeah, he's only in it. Yeah. He's a young guy that they're gonna have for some time. Then Walker is pretty good. I don't think Walker is too much of a vet. I think he makes like 5 years, so they're gonna have him for some time. Walker fought for this. Walker fought for this. Look at that. Look at that. Through the traffic. Little guy Walker showing some strength late in that play. The lineman. I hope get in there, help push it. That and a young guy taking each other on. Got any Ace pointing at his sideline. Told y'all boys. Told y'all boys how we was coming. Ace did that. I ain't gonna. That man. That was a big game. I thought Nash had a good game, but looking at that, Nash had a really good game. But looking at that, Ace got it done. Gotta talk about Waverly. Boy, Waverly had things on lock, man. Waverly had things on lock. Wasn't going his way. Waverly's the type of guy that they don't go his way too much. And he was at the one. He was at the one. At the one. At the one. Of course, an unfortunate injury to wide receiver 1, but that has nothing to do with him. He did what he was supposed to do tonight. His team is gonna move on to 1-0, so you can't be mad, man. Waverly. At the one, getting things done. Coach Villa putting a lot of faith in his rookie, and on to 1-0. Coach Villa said might throw some meat on the grill after this win, as you should, man. That's a big win right there. It's a big win right there. You starting off your pro career 1-0 after a natty. After a natty, got to feel good, man. After a natty, that gotta feel good. We good. We got the pitches we did. I ain't get no sack pitches. I probably should have got some sack pitches. Top guys. I probably should have got a couple of them. But it's cool. And they hit all of their goals. Win turnover battle, offense 350 plus, get 1 interception, and allow 20 points or less. So they hit all their goals. Well, there it goes. They had the overall nod against them, but they definitely did what they needed to do. Um, Sack performance. Yeah, I should have got some of Henry. He had 2 sacks. Should definitely got some picks. Henry got 2 sacks, but play the game and make sure we get those receivers their love. But hey, man, it was a good game. Good game. I got a whole half on my Knicks to watch. What y'all guys getting into, man, tonight? What y'all guys getting? All my guys on the stream, what y'all getting into tonight, man? What y'all getting into tonight? Got my guy, both Ace Villa and Roche. We got Chris Matthews. We got Prophet in here. And we got my guy, Jay King. Oh, yeah, those are the true Mulagans right there. I know I seen BJ chopping it up earlier and stuff. Shout out to the guys, man. We got a pro. We got our pro series lit right now. And Ace Lee in the charge. The league. I think he had the top night. If I'm not mistaken, he had the top night. So Underwood got him in the yards, but he definitely outplayed Underwood. Underwood had those 3 picks. Underwood got the win. He had those 3 picks. Got Kilpatrick, Kirkpatrick. What A's ranked in? A's ranked. Ratings 52. 2. Sure couldn't tell. Just got done cooking crawfish. Now celebrating the dub. Yeah, man. I looking. Yeah, that was a good. That was. I can't hate, man. I can't hate. I can't hate. Ace did exactly what he needed to do. Ace did exactly what he needed to do. I can't hate, man. He looked like true QB1 tonight, man. True QB1, 83%, 26 to 31. How could you fight that? How could you fight that? Could you fight that? Point scored first right now. Let's see what's going on. Total yards, Dragons got it. We in second. They came in third. But points, they got us by 1. Points, they got us by 1. So they neck and neck with us right now as far as points. By 1 point. Okay, Coach Villa, we got y'all on first downs. We got y'all on yards, though. You know what I'm saying? Let's see defensively. Oh, they had a better defensive night as well. 7 sacks, 2 interceptions. That's 7 sacks, 2 interceptions. That's good football. That's good football right there. Dragons had a really good defensive night though. Look at this. 161, 1 pick. That was just suffocation without even getting a turnover. So that's what's dope about that. Yeah, man, this was fun. This is gonna be a fun season. It's gonna be a fun season. Gene Watson, British quarterback, be mentoring Ace. This is gonna be a fun season, guys. This is gonna be a fun season. Let's look ahead at the schedule quick. Around the league, what games we got left? We got Stingers versus Outlaws next, and then Voodoo Herd. We also have Mustangs Commanders. So we got 1, 2. Got 3 games left. We got 3 games left this week. 3 down and 3 to go for the week. So these games, guys, are likely gonna be pre-recorded. Not pre-recorded, but I'll likely just get on and stream them through tomorrow night. Not tomorrow night, like tomorrow throughout the day. So these may just be stream where I come on, but you may not see me. If I'm busy, you may not see me. I may just let them stream out. Or if I'm not busy, then I'll come on, chop it up. But these games definitely gonna get out the way. May do 2 tomorrow, 1 on Sunday, or 1 tomorrow, 2 on Sunday. Depends on what's going on with the fam. I think I got a family event Sunday though, so we might just knock out all three of these. I'm not gonna hold you this weekend. So that's kind of how I'm feeling. Harlow been at her grandmother's this weekend. Her mom got a new job and stuff, so Harlow been outside. Got my baby back, so they take a little time. Definitely gonna take the night, do my thing with them. Yo, appreciate you, Roche, man. You know we cook, bro. You know we cook. Y'all know this is what I do, man. Like, I know this is what I do. We did a whole full 3 college series seasons, and we got ourselves a pro series. We did 3 basketball seasons, and we're finally in the pros. And this is what I wanted, bro. This is what I wanted. I ain't gonna hold you. This is really what I wanted. You know that was always my goal, to get to a point where we got the intro series out the way and we could do the pros. And we doing it, man. We doing it. Like, we built a nice foundation, nice family. We built the channel. We had 3K, and I haven't even really been doing too much on the channel. And that's why I also want to get a lot of this content out so we can start doing more on the channel. But it takes time, bro. You know, I don't sweat the grind, bro. I don't sweat the grind, man. I take my time, get it done. You know, I learned, you know, we had a lot of different people pull up and try to help out and do different things, but I learned it's better to just get it out the way yourself. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's like I just want to get it out the way myself. I want to get it out the mud, but I think we build a nice family and some guys that, you know, that can help us take this thing to the next level. I know we got Coach Pete, we got Coach Villa, and I'm really comfortable with them guys. I'm really comfortable. I see those guys you know, work hard. Coach Villa been around, and as long as, you know, as long as they're allowing Coach Villa's schedule and he could pick up a little more responsibilities, I'm with it. I just don't try to put a lot on him. He's asked for other stuff though, y'all. Like, he definitely has asked me for a little more on his plate, but I always, you know, I don't want to burn him out. Like, I know he a coach. You know, he coaching both series now. I don't want him to get overwhelmed because, you know, I could do this, but, you know, everybody ain't gonna have the time to, you know, do as much as I can. But as the, you know, the more and more these guys be here, you know, I'll try to put a little more on their plate. But I gave Villa, you know, another team to coach. Coach Pete is gonna be coaching 2 teams, so I'm gonna see how they do with the 2 teams. If they doing well with the 2 teams and they still got time, Coach Pete is also asked to stream games too. I know Coach Villa, as you know, I know he can pre-record games and stuff too. Like I said, I just don't want to put too much on their plate yet, but we gonna get it. We gonna get it done. If they can start streaming games and helping me too, then you know the sky's the limit. But I just want to make sure that they're enjoying what they do right now, and it's not too much time taken from them because they're grown. They got families as well. You know, they work as well. So, you know, but we building an elite community, and once we got guys like Coach Villa, Coach Pete that could take on more too and help me out, it's over. It's over. Nobody gonna be able to. Nobody's gonna be able to rock with us once that happens, because that means now when they're streaming games and stuff like that, I could sit back and I could do graphics and oh man, trust me, trust me, bro, trust me, bro, trust me. So we definitely gonna keep going up. Absolutely, yo, I'm telling you, man. Nah, facts. I know y'all got real lives. That's what I'm saying. Y'all got real lives, bro. So I can't, cause I know me. I'm like, look, I got a kid. I got a life. I can never expect y'all to unrealistically, you know what I'm saying? Like, do this. Like, you know, I know how much time it take myself. So I would never, bro. I would never. You know, like when you hit me, when you got personal stuff. And I feel like we built a good community where y'all hit me when, like, y'all be letting me know when y'all got real stuff going on. So I don't feel, you know what I mean? Like, that I appreciate that. Like, I appreciate that. That y'all, you know, reach out to me, because y'all don't have to. It's just streaming and it's just a game. So y'all don't gotta hit me and be like Moolah, but y'all do. So it's like, you know, I love that. I honestly love that. Yo, I really love that, bro. Like, it really keeps me going. It makes me be like, yo, no matter what I'm doing, I'm making sure we reaching some progress here. Y'all know when it's like a lot of downtime, this is where I be, and I knock out a million games if possible. But you know, I definitely appreciate y'all, man. For y'all my family. Like, we family. We built this thing together, man. Like, no, y'all know these stories and these players better than anybody. They come to Jay King and the Jay King experience, what he went through with different guys, and you know, trials and tribulations, because you go through certain things with certain people, and look who's still standing, look who's around, look who's grinding. You know what I'm saying? Definitely a family within a family. And look how much progress we making. We gonna keep going crazy. Gonna keep upping it, and we just gonna keep adding to it. I feel like when you moving like this, we only gonna keep getting guys that's like this, guys that's locked in, and you know, it just makes the experience better for me too, because I know what guys is here and what guys are doing what, and you know, as we go through all the different series and the different parts of each series, it's kind of like, you know, we could keep building these stories, keep building these players, and keep doing everything we need to do to just take it up, take the experience up. Yeah, man, it's been fun. Definitely been fun. Like it's been fun watching all these stories pan out, and then now when we really stack it up and we got college and the pros going crazy, it's gonna be crazy, crazy, crazy. Anything else we need to see here? Else we need anything else that I want to see. These NFL games is definitely gonna be sim, but we got a couple games left. This got Stingers, Outlaws, Voodoo Bird, Mustang, Commanders. Those are gonna be all good games. Got those out, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all up no longer. We've been for like a good hour and 20 minutes. Um, that boy Prophet said another shot. I'm gonna take me some shots tonight too, y'all. I'm gonna take me some shots tonight too. Just know that it, good. It was a good work week. You know what I'm saying? Get a well deserved rest for the weekend. You know what I mean? We got some progress done. I think we hit all the markers of the schedule too. We hit all the markers of the schedule this week. So I'm gonna keep dropping that schedule. Yeah, we hit all the markers. We got one more game left. The Bullets versus the Rain on the schedule. We got the Bullets versus the Rain on the schedule. That's the last thing of this week that we got to do. And that was supposed to be 9:45 today, but I may push that one back. He said that's two shots. Yeah, I'm gonna push that one back because we're gonna push into 11 o'clock, and I want to get out to the fam. I want to get out to the fam, but we can push that. We got one more game left of the schedule, and we still gonna get those football games out. But I'm saying out of the schedule that I put out for Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we got one more game left. We're gonna knock that game out, complete that schedule that I posted. I'm gonna post another schedule, and that's just how it go. Yeah, your upgrades are definitely going for the Bullets game. Did you put upgrades in today for? Yeah, your upgrades are going for the Bullet game. For the football, I'm not gonna do no upgrades yet. I'm gonna do upgrades starting week 3. So for football, I'm gonna do upgrades starting week 3, guys. Just to let y'all know, because I know a couple of y'all been asking, but I just been wanting to see how things were looking before I open up the upgrades. And I think like out of the first week, everything looked alright. I was scared if y'all wasn't gonna be too competitive, I was gonna let y'all go, but y'all looking good. So we're gonna do week 3 for football, and then the SBA upgrades could go in now too. Coach Villa, I know Coach Villa asked for that. Prophet asked for that. I only be holding y'all horses because I be trying to check around the league and just see how things look and see if things are balanced before I let y'all go upgrade crazy. Cause y'all know, to me it's not even always about, you know, the upgrades and having guys rush to 99. Like, it's not about that, bro. To me, I just be wanting to make sure things is scaled and looking realistic. You know, players do get better though. Players do work hard on their game. So I do want to allow y'all to upgrade, but I just like to look at things and see how they're progressing before it goes. And it's looking all right. So I think week 3 for football seems, you know, realistic, seems good. And then for basketball, I held out for a while, so I'm definitely gonna let y'all get those in. And just let me know when y'all ready. Just put them in if you know how to. If Coach Villa, you could do it in the Mulaverse chat, or you could do it in the basketball chat, depending on how you feel. Just make sure you do it correctly. Yeah, I'll get to that and I'll knock that out the way. If there's any other questions too, I'll let y'all ask me some questions until the stream hit a hour and 30. That's in 6 minutes, and then I'm gonna get out of here. But yeah, man, good, we good. And like I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. I like systems. I like systems where we got like our guys here. Like, you know what I'm saying? The guys that's in and out. I don't mind the in and out neither, but I gotta find a better system for in and out. The guys that's here. Only because like when you oversaturated with so many guys that's just in and out, it's like I hate having y'all be the detriment to guys being in and out. And like I know that's more of a college series, intro series thing, but that's why I do the college and intro series because I know everybody's not gonna make it to the end of the road. And that's also why I want it to be a grind in the college and intro series because I only want the top guys and the most active guys to make it to the end of the road to be the stars of the series because I like Sim. So I'm gonna watch Sim even if it was no users. But I want to at least make sure my users that are killing once they get to the pros are guys that's active. Like I don't really want guys that just have a guy in the pros and not really engage or they not really, like I never wanted a pro series like that. And I've seen that in different places. No, not a knock to different places because it happens. Guys get inactive. It happens. But I do want to make sure that we putting guys through grind on the intro series because I'm a fan of generics too. You know what I'm saying? I'm really a fan of generics and opening this thing up to be like a marketplace of generics. So guys could see top generic guys and be like, oh, I want him. You know what I'm saying? Guys could see top generic guys in the pros and be like, I want him, opposed to having all these guys try to come in the intro series as themselves and not finish strong. Because it's like I don't really want your personal player in the league if you're not like progressing his whole career. You can have if you're that type of guy, but if you're a type of guy to come in casually, just take a generic. Take a top generic, you know what I'm saying? Support the league and let that be your vessel, you know what I mean? And I think that's like how I want to go towards marketing the league. Like take a top generic if you're not like an active guy that's gonna watch your guy go from college to the pros or like the intro series to the pros and move on like that. I think yeah, that's literally the way that I'm like pushing for this to be, you know what I mean? So let me know what you guys think about that. Coach Villa, let me know how you feel about that. Prophet, let me know how you feel about that. Chris Matthews. I know Chris is another guy that became a poor guy. Let me know how you guys feel about that. But that's just my vision. It's like, we got a marketplace full of generics that's able to be captured in these pro series. And if you are gonna go from the intro of you being in, you gotta be locked in, or you just gonna get phased out because like we can make dope stories and have a lot more time to do a lot if guys aren't, like having us make a whole bunch of whole bunch of guys that's not, actually gonna be here and things of that nature. Like it's, and I don't mind it because I could get more creative. I could just, go off to the side and be like, Coach Villa, let's do this creatively if I don't have to keep up with so much. But yeah, man, the vision. I said I was gonna stay on to 1 hour and 30 just to see if you guys had any questions or anything you guys want to jump into. But you guys know I'm also on the Discord as well. I didn't see too many questions, but you guys can add me in the Discord and I'll check in there. Is there anything else left? What I was about to say, what else? One more thing. Oh, the trades, Coach Villa. We're gonna go through that. I think we're gonna do that about week 3 too. Week 3 we'll go through because I want to give Coach Pete a chance to look at some trades and stuff that he would want to do. I'll look at some stuff too, but I gotta look at it for all the teams. So that's why I say like, we could hold on that. Because I will have to look through certain things, certain teams too myself. And I didn't really want to get the NFL too much involved with our trades and stuff like that, to be honest. But because we're going against them, I kind of can't do that. I have to involve them in the trades and things of that nature because we're going against them. But they're gonna kind of switch up every year if you think about it. So it's kind of like I want to make sure that the guys that we are getting from them is like realistic as possible and makes sense, because once those guys come into our division, they're gonna be on the team moving forward. Meaning next year, you know what I mean? If we're not in this Madden 5, we on 6, you're gonna have to create that guy. And that guy's gonna be a staple into the thing and trade bait regardless. Like, when you think about trading a player after this season or after we're on this Madden, when we on 27 or whatever, like, we kind of gotta have that in mind, that once the player gets in the MSFL world, on the MSFL team, that's where the consistency comes. So when it comes to these 8 teams, we're gonna have to, like, recreate these guys and make sure that these guys are on the team if we're going from Madden 25 to 26. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to keep up with that. So that's one thing I was thinking about, because I doubt you guys are gonna want to stay on Madden 25. You know what I mean? I know guys are gonna go to the next Madden, just like NCAA. I know we're gonna want to go to the next NCAA. So that means with whatever guys you guys have on your team right now, we're gonna have to recreate them and the teams on the next NCAA, which is also a process. Unless guys want to stay on the older game, which I doubt. Once new features come out and we get our hands on the other game and we playing it, I know guys don't want to, miss out on that. So, it's always a method to the madness. I just gotta think things over, look at it, make sure it makes sense. And with the trades, I was thinking about that. How is guys gonna cross over, and how does that work? Because we gotta make sure that that system works. But I don't think it's a big deal, but I just want to think it through first. And I do want to, I always get y'all input and stuff on it, but I do want to make sure that everything is solid when it comes to that. So, yeah, man, we got it done. I passed the hour and 30. Yeah, appreciate you guys for rocking with me. Still got some games left, and I'm gonna get through tomorrow, and we got that SBA game left to end the week. So, thank you guys so much. Appreciate you guys for rocking with me. I think we had 6 games on the schedule, so I do 6 games on the schedule, and we actually knocked those out. And I think at a 6 pace, um, even at a 6 game pace covers a lot of ground. I'm looking at both schedules. 6 games covers a lot. Got about 6 games a week. So MSFL is actually a lot longer than SBA is, because we started the SBA already. We're like mid to the end of SBA season. So yeah, man, we got some things that to knock out, but they gonna be knocked out. SBA season trickling down, trickling down. We definitely at the back end of the year. I can literally count how many games we got left. We still got All-Star break left too with SBA. So it's gonna be fun, man. Gonna be fun. Appreciate you guys for rocking with me. He said that a lot, and then I wound up remembering something. But I think that's all. I think everything is covered.